Good morning, students. Today we are going to see the other concepts of sources of corporate finance. In the first, in last previous videos, what we have seen only the source of finance, that was the owned capital. Okay, in owned capital, what was there? There are two types of owned capital: share capital and retained earning. In share capital, we have your what you call we have your shares, equity share and preference shares. Okay, and the other part was the retained earning so this was the owned capital. Now when you think about a company, okay, owned capital is not the own source. Okay, it is not enough. Okay, अगर वो बड़ी कंपनी है, when the joint stock company is a very huge company, it cannot survive on only on capital. Okay, they have to borrow from their other sources also. Okay, so here borrowed fund is also important for a joint stock company. Now there are two types of capital sources of finance, that is, first one is owned capital and the second one is borrowed fund or borrowed capital. So today we are going to see what are the different sources of borrowed fund, from where the company can borrow their fund. Okay, so the now let's see the meaning first. Now here when you talk about borrowed fund, company has to borrow from their other sources so that they can run their activities of the business. Okay, now here when you talk about borrowed fund, every trading company is entitled to borrow money. Okay, trading company is what? When a company makes profit, a company which is making profit is known as a trading company. Now here there is a provisions which are given in for the borrowing of the fund in the memorandum of the association. Now when they borrow their funds, it can be short term, medium term and long term requirement. According to their requirement, they can borrow their funds. Now the additional capital that can be raised are issue of debentures, accepting deposit, bonds, loans from commercial banks and financial institutions. These are some of the borrowed from where they can borrow the fund. Next, we'll see what do you mean by debentures. This is the first source of finance from where a company can borrow its fund. Okay, the first one is debentures. Debentures are one of the principal source of raising finance, okay, or raising capital to meet what long term, medium term financial need. When they require huge amount and they can pay only after certain period of time, it can be medium or long term. Medium meaning what? More than 1 year to 5 year, and more than 5 years is known as a long term fund. So when they require fund for a longer period of time, they can borrow, they can issue their debentures. Okay, now we'll see what are the features of debentures. Debentures is a kind of a, इट इज़ अ टाइप ऑफ अ शेयर्स ओनली. शेयर्स में क्या होता है, हम लोग ये ओन्ड कैपिटल है, वेर एज डिबेंचर्स आर व्हाट? दे आर बोरोड फंड. ओके, सो योर फीचर्स, फर्स्ट वन इज प्रॉमिस. प्रॉमिस क्या करता है? दैट द कंपनी promises the debenture holder that they will pay the amount of money after a specific period of time, and for that debenture what they give interest, pay interest on the debentures. Okay, whereas shareholders receive what? Dividend, whereas debentures will receive the interest. Face value. Now whatever the when the company issues the debentures, the face value of the debenture should be 100 or the multiples of 100. Okay, it should be around 100 rupees. It should carry high denomination. It should not be 1 rupee, 10 rupee like shares. It should be more than 100 or multiples of 100. Time of requirement. Now what is the time of requirement? Here debentures are issued due date on with the due date stated in the debenture certificate. When they issue debentures, what happen? Company has to issue a debenture certificate also, and on that debenture certificate they will mention the maturity date. On that day company has to repay the debenture amount. Next, priority of payment. Now, when the company is winding up, the company has to give first priority to whom? Debenture holders for the repayment of debenture capital, because they are uh, the person to whom we have to pay first the amount of debt. Okay, so debt payment, the first is done to the debenture holder. Assurance of repayment. Debenture is what it constitutes of long term debts. Okay, it is a long term debt. They carry an assurance of repayment on the due date पे उनको पता है कि they will receive their amount, because they carry a certificate, a debenture certificate. Next, interest. Now, when you talk about debenture holders, it is like a preference shareholders. Preference shareholders का क्या होता है? यहाँ पे preference shareholders को they are paid the dividend first. In the same way, when you talk about debenture holders, the amount of interest is fixed for them, and they are paid whenever the date of my interest payment is there. They do not follow like if a company has not made any profit and all, they must be paid if a company makes profit or doesn't make any profit. Interest amount should be paid by the company. Then, parties to the debenture. First party is what? Company, who is entitled to borrow the money. Second one is what? Trustee. ट्रस्टी इज व्हाट? अ कंपनी अपॉइंट अ डिबेंचर ट्रस्टी. ओके, कंपनी क्या करती है? एक डिबेंचर ट्रस्टी को अपॉइंट करती. फॉर होम? टू टू ऑफर द डिबेंचर्स फॉर मोर देन 500 people. Okay, if a company want to give to more than 500 people, then company has to appoint a debenture trustee. Okay, only then a company can issue the debentures to the more than 500 people. Next, debenture holder. Debenture holder is what? These are the party who provide loans and receive the debenture certificate as an evidence. Okay, so there are altogether three parties to the debentures. The authority to issue debentures. Now, who is given the authority? The board of directors has the power to issue the debentures. Status of a debenture holder. Now, what is the status of a debenture holder? Debentures are what? They are borrowed funds, so obviously they are the liabilities of the company. So when you talk about the status, they are the creditors of the company. Creditors are whom? To whom we are supposed to pay a amount of money, so they are the creditors of the company. No voting right. Debenture holders do not have any voting right over the matters of the company. Okay, only equity shareholders have the right over the voting of the company. Next, security. Now, when you talk about debenture holders, okay, they are secured by floating and fixed assets. Okay, they have the charge on the assets of the company. If a company is not able to make the payment, then they can sell their assets, and they can get the amount of money whatever they can recover their money from selling the assets. Issuers. Okay, now debentures can be issued by both private as well as public company. Okay, then listing. As you know, shares are listed on what? National Stock Exchange and Bombay Stock Exchange. In the same way, debentures जो है, they are also what? Listed on the stock exchange, a recognized stock exchange. Then, transferability. Who can the debentures whatever are there, they can be easily transferable. Okay, they are instrument of transfer. Next, types of debentures. There are altogether 8 types of debenture on the basis of security. Okay, when you talk about the security, there are two types of debentures: secured debentures and unsecured debentures. Next, on the basis of transferability, when you transfer, okay, there are registered debentures and bearer debentures. Okay, next, ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ रीपेमेंट के बेसिस पे कौन से है? रिडीमेबल एंड इरेडीमेबल डिबेंचर्स. Then on the basis of conversion, convertible debentures and non-convertible debentures. So we'll see secured debentures and unsecured debentures. Secured debentures are what? When a company is winding up and all, if the amount of debentures is not paid, then the debenture holders has the charge. They are secured by the assets of the company. Okay, the property of the company may be charged as a security of the loan. Now when they can be on fixed asset or on the floating charges. Okay, then unsecured debentures. Unsecured debentures are what? They do not have any security. When the issue of debentures is unsecured, that means they do not have any security, they do not have any charge over the repayment of the capital. Okay, and on any charge on the assets when it comes to repayment of capital. Now this concept is not there, it is banned by the Companies Act 2013. It is prohibited by Companies Act 2013 to issue unsecured debentures. Next, registered debentures and unregistered debentures. Now registered debentures are those debentures whose the name of the person, okay, the name of the person who is borrowing this debenture is recorded in the register of debenture holders. Okay, his name, his address, his particulars, everything will be entered in this debenture holders book. Okay, debenture holders register. Next, bearer debenture. Bearer debentures is what? Bearer debentures उनका नाम रजिस्टर्ड और रजिस्टर ऑफ डिबेंचर होल्डर्स, मतलब जो बुक है उनके डिबेंचर होल्डर का जो रजिस्टर है उसमें उनका नाम नहीं रहेगा. their name will not appear in the books of register of debenture holders. Thus they can be transferred from one person to another person easily. Okay, जैसे कि bearer check होते हैं which can be transferred from one person to another person easily. In the same way डिबेंचर, बेarer डिबेंचर है जो इट कैन बी ट्रांसफर्ड फ्रॉम वन पर्सन टू अनदर. और उनका जो इंटरेस्ट पेमेंट है, देयर विल बी वन कूपन विच इज अटैच टू द डिबेंचर सर्टिफिकेट, दैट इज द इंटरेस्ट. Okay, then redeemable debentures. Redeemable debentures is what? Here यहाँ पे जो डिबेंचर है ऑन हीज डिबेंचर सर्टिफिकेट देयर विल बी some fixed period wherein they will be told that after the maturity of this period the amount of debenture capital will be paid to them. Okay, so here repayment can be made on the fixed date at the end of the specific period. Okay, or in installment according whatever the provisions made by the trust deed. Okay, whatever provisions, जैसे कि इंस्टॉलमेंट में पे करना या एट द एंड ऑफ द मेच्योरिटी कैसे करना, इट विल बी डिसाइडेड बाय द ट्रस्ट डीड. इररिडीमेबल डिवेंचर. इररिडीमेबल डिवेंचर्स आर क्या है? उनका जो अमाउंट ऑफ डिवेंचर्स है वो इट विल बी नॉट पेड ड्यूरिंग द लाइफ टाइम ऑफ द कंपनी. लाइफ ऑफ द कंपनी में कभी पे नहीं करेंगे, लेकिन जब कंपनी लिक्विडेट करेगी, व्हेन द कंपनी it doesn't have any right to continue, okay, that time only the amount of debenture holders will be paid to the debentures. Okay, then convertible debentures. Convertible debentures are what? These debentures has to convert their amount of debentures into equity shares after a specific period of time. मतलब ये जो debentures है after a specific period of time, suppose ये debenture holders बहुत long time से हमारे company में है, okay, and if they want to become the owners of the company, then what they can do, उनका जो debenture है वो they can be converted into equity shares. Okay, that's why they are known as convertible debentures. Non-convertible debentures are what? Which cannot be converted into equity shares on the maturity. Indeed, they can redeem on the maturity date. They can take the amount, but the appreciation, there won't be any appreciation in the value of their debentures. Okay, so this is the only disadvantages of non-convertible debentures. Then next is what? Accepting deposit. Now public deposit is the most important source of finance, okay, for a short term requirement of the company. Now when a company public का deposit कितना रहता है, it is very small, okay, it is not huge. When you want to have a huge capital, you have to issue debentures. But जो day to day requirements के लिए, जो short term requirement के लिए, the only source of finance is what? Accepting deposit. Now company can do what? They can invite to the general public to save their amount in the company for a very specific period of time. Now when they invest in that company has to pay interest on that deposit, okay. Now the when the company issues the when the company accepts deposit from the public, they have to issue what? Deposit receipt to the depositor, okay. That is the only evidence with the depositor that they have deposited, they have kept their money safe with the company for the time. Then next is bond. Now bond is what? Bond is a debt security, okay. It is a formal contract to repay the borrowed money with interest, okay. That is known as a bond. Matlab, in short, it is what? It is a kind of a loan, okay. Bond is what? It is a kind of the loan. So let's see the features of the bond. It is a nature of finance. The debt, it is what? It is a debt finance. It is provided for a longer period of time. It is a long term finance. It can be for the more for 5 years, 10 years, 25 years, or 50 years. Then status of bondholders. Even bondholders are what? They are the creditors of the company, okay. So here they are not owners, but they are the creditors of the company. They are not entitled to participate in the meetings of the company. They do not have the voting right also, though they are the long term finances, but they do not have any right on the voting right or attending the meeting of the company, okay. Next, return on bond. Now when the bondholders gives the money to the lends the money to the company, they have to pay fixed rate of return to the bondholder, and it is payable at a regular interval or the maturity of the bond, whatever, okay. If the bond is maturing after 5 years, they can pay the interest, accumulated interest, on the 5th year, or they can give them regularly on the fixed interval, whichever stated in the bond certificate. Then return on bond. What is the return on bond? It is what? Fixed rate of interest, okay. Repayment. Now bond का जो amount है, it will be paid only after the maturity date of the bond, okay. When the principal amount is repaid, first they have to pay the principal amount, and then the whatever interest is accumulated, it will be paid on the maturity date. It is a kind of the loan only, okay. Next, American Depository Receipt, ADR, and Global Depository Receipt. Now this, what are these are some of the shares when the public which are traded and listed in the stock exchange, that is Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange. Now with the adoption of free economy, globalization के वजह से क्या हो गया, government, the Indian companies shares are also listed on what? Foreign trade exchange, that is what? New York Stock Exchange, National Association of Securities Dealer Automated Quotation, NASDAQ, okay. ये है foreign stock exchange. In India we have only two stock exchange, that is NSE and BSE. But when you compare outside India, there are two stock exchange wherein the Indian companies can be traded and listed. Those are what? NYSE, that is New York Stock Exchange, and the second one is NASDAQ. NASDAQ क्या है? National Association of Securities Dealer Automated Quotation, okay. Now on this the company can trade and they can list their shares, okay. Now, when Indian companies are not listed directly on the foreign exchange, they can get listed directly, indirectly using what? ADRs and GDRs. Now, ADRs and GDRs are what? These are some of the amount like depository receipt. Okay, so when अभी जो बड़े बड़े companies है, they will be obviously listed in the stock exchange. Okay, but some companies which are not listed in the stock exchange, उनका क्या होगा? What they have to do? Here they have to use what? The ADRs and JDRs. Okay, now ADRs and JDRs are what? Here they amount, that is what, it is a fixed amount of shares. Okay, shares people को क्या करते हैं? Sold to the foreign people in the foreign countries. Okay, foreign countries के people को क्या करते हैं? They will sell their shares, and these shares are what? They are listed on the stock exchange. Now whatever the amount of interest is there, it will be paid on to these people who buy ADRs and JDRs. Okay, the prices are fluctuate depending on the demand and supply. ADR और GDR का जो price है, it will be what? It will be fluctuating depending on the demand and supply. Next, commercial bank. Commercial bank is the most common source of finance to the joint stock companies. Okay, so here what they do, joint stock company को अगर कुछ लोन चाहिए, then commercial banks are always there. They do what? They assist corporate enterprises by granting term loan to the companies, by subscribing to the shares and debentures of the company, by underwriting issue of securities to the company. So these are the some of the help which is granted by the commercial bank. वो लोग क्या करते हैं? They will give you loan. Okay, first thing. Second one is what? They will subscribe to the shares and debentures of the company. And the third one is what? They will help in underwriting the issue of securities of the company. They will help to issue the shares, because most of the people trust on what? They will trust on the banks. Okay, because when bank has gained so much trust, they can easily underwrite the shares of the company. Then has introduced many schemes for the disbursement of credit. Okay, first one is overdraft. Now what is overdraft? Overdraft facility is only given to the current account holder. Now when company want to borrow funds, okay, so here they can, when suppose it is a company who is having a current account, because companies business only have their current account. Now when they don't have that much amount in their bank balance, okay, so what they can do, they can take overdraft facility for a specified period of time, and the repayment is made only during the required time period. Okay, उनका जो टाइम पीरियड है उसमें उनको पे करना है, एंड इवन दे हैव टू पे इंटरेस्ट फॉर द ओवरड्राफ्ट फैसिलिटी विच इज डिटरमाइंड बाय द बैंक. Cash credit. Cash credit is what? It is a kind of a financial aid. Okay, now here it is like a overdraft facility only. Now what is given over here? A cash credit account up to, मतलब अगर वो current account holder है तो उनको cash credit की facility will be given for a specific period of time. Whatever they want, whatever goods they are providing, okay, so your amount will be paid by the bank. Okay, and whatever the security is there, it will be on the assets or goods which are purchased by the company, and even they have to pay the interest, and there is a specific limit. It is not that कि cash credit मतलब कितना भी ले सकते, no, there is a specific period for them. Cash loan. Cash loan is what? Now if a borrower wants the cash and it doesn't have that much cash in their bank account, so they can ask for a cash loan facility, wherein the borrower will be credited by the bank. Okay, and interest has to pay on the actual balance outstanding. Discounting bill of exchange. Now what do you mean by bill of exchange? You all have learned what is bill of exchange. Now if there is one company which is in Kerala and another company which is there in Kashmir, okay, so they both want to trade, that is buyer and a seller. Now the person who is there who is in Kerala is a buyer, and person who is there in Kashmir is a seller. Now both want to do the transaction, okay, what they want to purchase some goods from Kashmir people, Kashmir businessmen. Now here bank act as an intermediary. What they will do here, the company Kerala person says what the buyer, I cannot pay you now, okay, but Kashmir person says how can I send you goods because I don't know you. So in this case banks plays an important role. What bank will do, bank will say the Kerala person will try to assist the bank to say that pay on so and so date so much amount of money to the Kashmir person, and the Kerala person will issue what Kerala person has to accept the bill of exchange which is issued by the Kashmir person. He will draw a bill, okay. So here bank plays an important role. Next, financial institution. Now, apart from commercial banks, for industrial development, government has established many financial institutions. Okay, the first one is Development Bank. In that we have IDBI, IFCI, ICICI, SIDB, and IRBI. Next, we have financial institutions, that is RCTC, TDICI, TFCI. Okay, this topic you have only for the self study, so only this much information is enough for you all. Okay, it is established by whom, central government as well as state government. Okay, then investment institution, LIC, UTI, and GIC. State level institutions as SFC and SIDC. Okay, if you want more information you can go through the textbook, because this chapter is for self study. Then sorry, development bank. Okay, in development bank you have IDBI, Industrial Development Bank of India, which will assist the, see these banks जो है, ये जो banks है, their main important is what, it will help in development of the industrial area. It will help for small scale people. Okay, so small industrial development, they will give you cash credit or investment facility. The second one is IFCI, Industrial Finance Corporation of India Limited. Next is Industrial Credit and Investment Corporation of India, ICICI. Then SIDB, Small Industrial Industries Development Bank of India, SIDB. Then IRBI, Industrial Reconstruction Bank of India. Then financial institution, that is what, Risk Capital and Technology Finance Corporation Limited, IRCTC. Then Technology Development and Information Company of India Limited, TDICI. Then Tourism Finance Corporation of India Limited, TFCI. Then Life Insurance Corporation of India, LIC. Unit Trust of India, UTI. General Insurance of India, GIC. State level institutions, they are what, State Finance Corporation, SFC. State Industrial Development Corporation, SIDC. Now what they do, they provide they provide term leading facilities. They subscribe to the shares and debentures to underwrite the issue of securities, to lend money, to guarantee term loan raised by the company. These are some of the facilities which are given by these financial institutions. Next is trade credit. This is also a self-studies topic for you all. Now credit is what, it is the soul of the business, because business doesn't have cash with them, so only they can do their transaction on credit basis. So trade credit is what, it is not a cash loan, but it will help in credit sale of goods and services. Next, with this we end with the second chapter, that is sources of finance. Okay, sources of finance to corporate finance to the corporates. Okay, so these with the now in this chapter what we have learned two things, two sources of finance, that is issued borrowed capital and your owned capital. In borrowed capital, what we have learned debentures, we have learned trade credits, we have learned public deposits, we have learned bonds, we have learned cash credit, overdraft facilities, commercial banks, we have learned this thing, what is called, we have learned short term loans, long term loans. So these are the concept, new concepts which we have learned in the borrowed fund.